Good morning, students. How are you all? You have seen the previous videos and learning the question answers. Now we will start the next video on the poem The Cold Within, written by James Kenny. Now you can see the picture. There are 6 characters are there in this poem. Who is this person? Is James Patrick Kenny, the author of The Cold Within. James Patrick Kenny was born on March 16, 1923 in Cincinnati, Ohio. On May 29, 1974, he left this world and he left it better than he found it. A man of integrity, Kenny lived his principles and created a poem that spoke his heart. The late James Kenny, fueled by a sense of justice and wanted to change the world for the better. With this motive in mind, he wrote his most famous poem, The Cold Within, which is a simple, straightforward, and powerful poem. What is the central idea of this poem? The cold within refers to the lack of feelings for the hatred of others, which is a forgivable sin. Many of us fall a prey to this coldness or hatred within our hearts due to racial discrimination or hatred, and this leads to our doom. This prejudice may result due to race, color, creed, caste, or region. It changes our thinking and corrupts us, making us mean, cruel, greedy, or unkind. 6 men in the poem had a stick each and could have kept the fire going by relinquishing their sticks, and all would have been saved. But the frigidity of their hearts prevented them from saving the others. This is the major theme, that the coolness in man's heart is a kind of death. Now, the poem, I will read the paragraph, then I will explain the meaning of the poem. The Cold Within. 6 humans trapped by happenstance in bleak and bitter cold. Each one possessed a stick of wood, or so the story is told. A paraphrase of the poem. The poet uses 6 humans, the word humans. He's not using persons or men or women. It shows that we are equal in the eyes of the Creator. The first stanza is the opening of an narration, as he is called. This poem begins with a dramatic note. The first line, 6 humans trapped by happenstance, means that these 6 individuals and not a group of 6 people are trapped or stuck at the situation owing to chance, which also means that they aren't together out of will but are brought together by mere fate. Whereas the use of the word trapped, what is the meaning of trapped? Trapped means caught or difficult or in exceptional situation, signifies that they aren't really happy in this situation. They are being, because of the cold season, they were being are in a group in the they are sitting in a group, because the what type of climate was been there that time. The climate was severe cold, bitter cold. The second line, however, tells us about the weather, which is bleak and bitter cold. In this line, the poet is trying to make his reader familiar with the setting of his narration. The poet further informs his reader that each of the six humans possess stick of wood, or so as he recalls the story once heard. Hence, the first stanza sets the scene of the narration that is to follow. Now, in this first paragraph, what is the poetic device is there? Alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of similar consonant sound at the beginning of the adjacent words. In bleak and bitter cold. The repetition of B in bleak and bitter is an example of alliteration here. I can see it in the paragraph, bleak and bitter. Now, one more example is been given of alliteration. The use of the same beginning consonant sound in a line or a verse. Example is Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. That is, P is been repeating. That is called as what it is called as an alliteration. Now the second paragraph. They are dying fire in need of logs, but the first man held his back, for of the faces round the fire he noticed one was black. Now the second stanza is actually the second phase of the narration. It is in the stanza that we get to know the first character of the poem. As the first stanza has already made clear that the story took place in a bitter close, where the what type of climate was been there, where the climate was bitter, cold, and the place cold place. Hence, this lines, their dying fire in need of logs, that is because they are been dying fire means because they are cold season was been there, they wanted to fire, that is logs, wood, piece of wood they want to make the fire. Further establishes the point that here back means they does not wanted to give up. Black means, what is the black meaning is there? Black means an African person. The point that the prospect of the character in the story aren't really good, as they are all stuck with each other in this cold weather, where the only source of heat which a dying fire and is in the need of log, because in that place they need the log. But the first man who has a log which can save the fire from dying held his back. He has kept back. He does not wanted to. What is the meaning of back? Just now is I have given back means he did not wanted to give up, which means he was refused to give his log, not because he is selfish, but he sees a black man. What he saw, that is an African, that is white and black. There is a discrimination, racial prejudice, racial discrimination you can see in this paragraph. Selfish, but he sees a black man sitting around the fire too. He saw, that is what he saw, there was an black man also was been sitting. He would struggle rather than to give his log to the fire. He does not wanted to give, he was ready to struggle, but he does not wanted to give his wood, which would have saved him and the black man alike. That is, that would, if he give the wood, he also can be saved and the black man also, but he does not wanted to give that wood. That is the first paragraph and the second paragraph. First paragraph is the opening paragraph, tells us about that is the climate was severe cold was been there. Then they were sitting, were sitting in a group making a circle, and they were sitting and they wanted to fire, and for that fire they want the what they want, the wood, the logs. Then the first paragraph, what we have seen, that is the we have seen there was an uh, what black person was been there. There was an racial discrimination, racism. First one we can see, that is the racism. We can see the first man racism we have seen. Now the next paragraph. The next man, looking across the way, saw one not of his church, and couldn't bring himself to give the fire his stick of birch. Third stanza. Now it is the turn of the next man. In this stanza, the poet describes another sort of tension prevailing in the poem, which discrimination based on religion. Now in this paragraph it is about the church, means it shows about the religious differences, also known as a bigotry. What is religious difference? Bigotry. The next man refuses to give his log into the fire because a man sitting around who did not belong to his church. That is, you can see what we can see in this, the religion, the discrimination of religion. He was the next man. What chance of an next man was there? He does not wanted to give the log. Why he does not wanted to give the log? Because the person who was sitting nearby him was not belonging to his church, not belonging to his religion. The man sitting around who did not belong to his church as such does not share his religious ideology. When he saw the person not belong to his church, he became intolerant. He could not overcome his narrow mindedness and religious intolerance in order to contribute the birch tree. Birch wood. The birch is what? The wood of a birch tree. He does not wanted to give the wood to the next. What is the in this paragraph tells us about the discrimination, religious. First paragraph it is about the racism. Second is about the religious discrimination. Now the next paragraph. The third man sat in a tattered cloth. Tattered means torn clothes, rag clothes, worn out. He gave his meanings are given in the after this slides. The meanings are given. You have to learn the new words and the meanings also. He gave his coat a hitch. Why should his log be put to use to warn the idle rich? In this stanza, the poet introduces the third one. Sat in a tattered cloth. Tattered, just now I said, torn clothes, rag clothes, which means that the man is poor, and as his clothes are tattered, so he must be struggling more than the others in the cold weather. The poet further describes that this third man pulls his cloth closer to his body. He gave his coat a hitch because he he was cold and yet refused to give his log to save the dying fire. Hitch means, what is the meaning? Tightened his coat. He refused to give his log to save the dying fire as he did not want to help the idle rich. In this stanza, the poet shows the discrimination based on the economic standard of different individuals. That is, here the poet has been telling us about the poverty. The rich man was lazy. Why he does not wanted to, the poor man does not wanted to give the coat? Because the rich man was lazy. He does not work. He only exploit the poor person, and he was feeling bitterness and envy, and could not he cannot be overcome by this envy. That is, in this paragraph there is a rich and the poor person. He can and see that rich and poor person, both of them are one is been saying the tattered clothes. He does not wanted to the poor. Why he does not? Because he was having the envy there. He was having the bitter experiences was been there. He recall the things which he has suffered. That is why he does not wanted to give the log to the rich person. The rich man just sat back and thought of the wealth he had in store and how to keep what he had earned from the lazy, shiftless poor. This paragraph it is about the rich man. That is, the rich man is the materialism. It is about this paragraph is about the materialism. In this paragraph, rich man just sat back. In this stanza, the poet says that while the poor man refused to help this idle rich, the latter isn't really bothered. He is busy in calculating as to how to keep what he had earned. What the rich man has been doing, he thought of the wealth he had stored. He wanted to count how much money he has stored, how much money he has having in his almara. He was thinking that in his bank, how much money is there, how much I have given trouble to the poor, and how much I have earned. That is why he was busy in calculating the money, how to keep what he had earned from the lazy, shiftless poor. By what he had earned, the poet is actually referring to the log that he was with him. The thing to be noted in this two stanza is that both poor and the rich has the prejudice about the other of being idle and lazy. Both of them are saying, he was saying, the rich one is saying the lazy, poor also is been saying this lazy. Both the stanza is been discriminating one another. That is, this paragraph it is about the materialism. Next paragraphs we will read in the next video. You have to write the meanings in your homework copy, and you have to write one question in your homework copy or in your class copy, 100 to 120 words. Question is, write a paragraph on how we can contribute making this world a better place to live in. One more time I am repeating the question. Write a paragraph on how we can contribute making this world a better place to live in. This you have to write in your own words in the homework copy. Goodbye students. Take care. Thank you.